going to sit in hero's pose just because that's just what I feel like stretching right now, but you can take Sukhasana if that's a little more comfortable. And let's just take a moment, maybe all together, take a deep breath in. Let it out. And then after that deep breath, just kind of bringing us to our central space. Close your eyes. Start to bring your awareness to your body on the mat. Finding your center by sort of establishing your weight, dropping down through your spine into your seat. Let the shoulders drop away from the ears. Let the shoulder blades slide down your back. Unclench your jaw. Let your eyes relax. Welcome yourself to your practice this evening, leaving behind all the activity and mind chatter and all of the chatter and all of the energy that goes into our busy day. Just bring yourself right here. Allow yourself to feel present by bringing attention solely to the breath. Feeling the intake of energy with each inhalation and the releasing of all that does not serve with each exhalation. Tonight we're going to move and flow, and we're going to just keep our minds on pause. We're going to just feel into the body and enjoy the feeling of moving with breath as a cleansing and a clearing transformation takes place. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice, this is a nice time to do so. Remember, your intention doesn't have to be anything grandiose. It doesn't have to be anything amazing or unique. Sometimes it's just, I'm going to enjoy my practice. Or I'm going to remember my breath. Or I'm going to take it easy on myself. Offer yourself an intention as a guidepost for your practice tonight. And after you have that firmly fixed in your mind, let's all take a deep breath in again. Exhale and release it out. Open your eyes. Bring your arms forward. Flip the palms to the outside and push the arms away like you were swimming through water. And then bring the arms forward again, pressing the hands away again like you were swimming through the air or the water around you. Just kind of waking up the body with a little bit of gentle stretch and movement. Bring your hands forward. Let's do that one more time. Bring them to the back. And then this time bring the hands behind your back. Interlace those fingers. Press your knuckles down. Press forward through the center of your back, the shoulder blades, pushing the heart toward the front. Take a deep breath in, expand and open up the passageways of your throat. Exhale, release your arms and bring them back to the front. All right, we're going to take a little seated twist. So if you're sitting in Sukhasana, you can just turn gently to the left. Take your right hand behind, to the outside of your left knee. Your left hand can come behind your back and just take a little seated twist, feeling the rib cage swivel around, stretching into the ribs and the intercostal muscles. Relax your right shoulder. Exhale. Come back to the center and let's just take that little twist to the other side. Again, stretching and reaching the rib cage around to the right this time. Right hand behind the body. Breathing in and out, clearing and cleansing. And then come back to the center once again. Right, so go ahead and come to a different seat. So unfold your legs, bring them and stretch them out front. So just stretching out the legs out toward the front, grounding down through the sits bones. Reach your arms up and overhead. Let's take Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold, hinging forward at the hips and reaching your hands toward your feet, ankle or shins. Wherever those hands landed, just let them stay there and lift your heart. Reach your heart forward, stretch your upper back, press your shoulder blades down towards your waist. Take a breath in this position. And then exhale, perhaps bring your belly down just a little further, maybe pull your fingers towards your feet and feel that stretch into the hamstring. Do that process a couple more times with each breath, keeping the hands in place, but just lifting the heart, stretching it forward. Exhale, hinge forward and down and let your belly drop down toward your knees. Let's go through that one more time. Exhale. And then come on back up to your seated position. Coming to a just all the way erect. We're going to bring the left foot into the inner right thigh. So now we're opening up the left hip in Janasirsasana. Once again, take the arms, reach them up, and this time we're folding just over the right leg, but you're bringing particular attention to opening the left hip. So let that left hip roll to the outside and fold down. Flex through the right foot. Feel the stretch behind the right knee. And slightly drop the left shoulder down a little bit more than the right, perhaps gazing over to the right side of your mat. Stay here for one more breath. On your next inhale, come all the way up. Take your left hand behind your left hip. Come up to your knee. Allow your right arm to reach up. And then circle the right arm around 1 time, 2 times, and 3 times around. Bring the right arm straight up. Hold it here, stretch, and maybe take that right arm as an extension over your head. Open up the side of the body. Deep breath in. Exhale. Come all the way down to your seat. All right, we're going to do that 2 more times in succession. So come back down to your seat in Janasirsasana, and we're going to move and flow. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, and fold forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, reach the arm up and overhead. Circle it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Bring the arm back up and exhale, sit down. Inhale, both arms reach up. You've got the pattern now. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, left hand down on the mat. Right arm reaches up with your inhale, circles around. Circle, circle, bring it back up. And then last time, sit all the way down on your mat. Straighten the left leg out and take your right leg into the inner left thigh. So we're opening that right hip now. Sitting up in Janusasana, we're going to do one fold forward. Both arms reach up, hinge and come forward with a flat back. Fold over that left leg. Help yourself down, taking note of any place that might feel tight or restrictive. Just pausing and kind of getting used to this new shape. Your body time to ease into it. Slightly drop the right shoulder down a little bit lower than the left. And look over to the left side of your mat. Inhale, reach both arms up. This time, right hand comes down on your exhale. Plant that hand down on the mat. Lift up to your knee. Left arm rises. Circle the left arm around slowly. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times around. Lift the right arm back up. And then exhale. Simply come right down to your seat. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale up. Keep it going. 2 more times through. Moving Janusasana. Right hand comes down. Left arm reaches up. Circle the arm around once, twice, 3 full times. Left arm comes back up. And on your exhale, sit right back down. Both arms reach back up. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale up. Last time through. Right hand down. Just move and flow. Inhale, left arm up. Circle around. Don't overthink it. Just feel into your body. Enjoy the movement. Left arm comes back up. Exhale, last time. Sit down on the mat. Go ahead and unfold your right leg. Let's move into tabletop hands and knees position. From tabletop, press your tailbone back and your head forward. Draw the navel up and feel your support through all 4 limbs. And then we're going to drop the belly down, tilt the pelvis back, take a cow tilt, a beautiful sweet back bend. And then exhale, take it to cat stretch. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Again to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale to child's pose. Pause here for a full breath, letting your back just receive this beautiful stretch. Give it time. Let it soak in. And then inhale, come forward. Roll down to your belly. Come into a prone position. If you can, take some of that instruction that we practiced this week with Cobra Pose, bringing your hands wide, using the back to lift up into your back bend. Baby cobra or low cobra is just fine. And then exhale, let it come down. Inhale, press up. And once again, back to child's pose. Again, take your time. Receive the pose. Let it just roll up and down the spine. Deep breaths flowing freely. Back up to your hands and knees, and let's lift up to our first downward facing dog. Lifting the hips high. You can keep your knees a little bit soft if you prefer. Maybe just pedaling out the feet one at a time, dropping each knee and letting those hamstrings and Achilles get stretched out. Maybe for the first time today. Take it slow. Enjoy. Enjoy what you're doing. Downward facing dog. Let's tiptoe the feet up to the front of the mat. Come to a forward fold position. Slide the hands up to the shins or bring your hands to blocks. Lengthen your head forward. And then exhale, fold down again. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the side, lift them up and overhead. Reach your fingers skyward, full body stretch. Exhale, bring hands to heart. Take a breath into Tadasana, mountain pose, finding your center. Dropping straight down through the center of the body. Breathe here. All right, we're going to inhale. Bring the hands up and overhead, moving through a super slow Surya Namaskar. Exhale, fold forward. From your forward fold, lengthen through the spine, coming up to fingertips or hands to blocks. Exhale and fold down once again. Inhale, walk your feet back. Move into a plank position, holding your arms underneath the shoulders, pressing the earth away, lifting up through the middle of the back, and letting yourself feel your strength from the heels all the way up to the top of your head. From this plank position, drop the knees down, lower once again to the belly. Yourself to rise up in your cobra, using those upper back muscles to lift and initiate the back bend, head reaching forward. And if you want to rise up a little bit more, if you have the space and it feels good, you can move and express it a little bit higher. Exhale and let yourself roll down to the mat. And then inhale, press back up to all fours position, tabletop. Go ahead and lift your knees, press back to downward facing dog. From downward dog, walk, step, or jump up to the front of your mat. Forward fold, Uttanasana. From Uttanasana, lengthen your spine forward. Bring those fingertips to the blocks or the mat. Exhale and fold it down once again. Inhale, lift up, arms reach out to the side, up and overhead. And then exhale, hands to heart, coming back to our starting position in Tadasana. Take a breath in and remind yourself to anchor in your intention, whatever it was tonight. Arms up on your next inhale. Exhale and fold forward. Step back with the left foot. Take it to a lunge position. Reaching back with that left leg, stretching into the left upper thigh. Reach the right arm out, twisting the right arm up. Reach those fingers up over your shoulder. Breathe. Exhale, bring the right hand down and underneath the right thigh. Inhale, sweep it back up. Exhale, sweep it down. Inhale, sweep it up. Do that one more time, like you've got a giant fan on your hand, fanning it down, and then fanning it back up. And then take that right hand all the way back down to the mat, supporting yourself with hands or blocks. Lower the left knee. Stretch into that left hip flexor. Pay attention to your support on the right leg. Draw the belly in. Use your abdominals to lift yourself up. Reach the arms and gently arc them over your head. Pressing your heart forward. One more breath here. And then bring your hands back down to the mat. Straighten the right leg. Roll back over the heel and take a nice long stretch in the right hamstring. Lift up to fingertips or walk your hands backwards a little closer to your body. As you exhale, bend those elbows and fold over the right leg. Inhale, come up to fingertips and lengthen. Exhale and fold it down. One more time. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale and fold it down. Inhale, walk your hands forward once again. Lift that left knee back up. Turn your right foot to the left, pivot on the heel. Walk your hands around to wide leg forward fold and let your head drop down. Deep breath lifts you up. Lengthen your spine forward. Root down through the feet and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Just get some beautiful rhythm going here as you inhale with your breath, lifting, and exhale, releasing. Next time you lift up to fingertips, plant your left hand down. Take your right arm out to the side, turn and reach up into your twist. Reach those fingers high. Exhale. Bring the right hand down and forward fold. Left arm sweeps out to the side and then lift it all the way up, reaching into another twist toward the left. Breathe. Let that left hand come down, both hands supporting you. Use your inner thighs to lock in your energy and lift yourself up safely, opening the arms wide to 5-point star. Reach the crown of your head upward. Exhale. And then inhale, bring the arms all the way overhead. Tap your hands together. Exhale back to star. Turn the right toes toward the front. Bend that right knee. Take it into warrior two position. Breathe here. 3 full breaths. Enjoy your warrior. And rotate the left arm around. Cartwheel it back down to the mat. Coming right back down to a lunge position. Step the left foot forward and fold. Inhale, lift up to fingertips, pulling that navel in, feeling your support through the core, and then exhale and fold down. Inhale, arms come out to the side. Lift all the way up. Reach and extend. Exhale, dive forward. Now moving with that breath and feeling the energy flow. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, take your right foot back to lunge position. Starting off in low lunge. Pause here for just a moment. Make sure that your body feels aligned and supported. And then keep your left hand down, keep your right hand down, sweep your left arm out to the side, lift up for your twist. Exhale, bring the left hand down underneath your thigh and sweep it back up. Flow it down, exhale. Inhale, brings it up. 2 more times, down. Rise. Exhale, down. Inhale, rise, and then exhale, left hand comes all the way down. We'll lower the right knee. From this position, pull in through your inner thighs and core body. Lift yourself up for a nice long knee down lunge or low crescent. Breathe, relax your arms, smile. Bring your hands gently back down to the mat and then straighten the left leg. So you're just pushing back into that left hip, rolling over the heel. Walk your hands backwards so that they're a little closer to your body. Inhale and lengthen, bringing the crown of your head toward the front of your mat. And then exhale, fold it down. Deep inhale lifts you up so you can lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. One more time, inhale and lengthen. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, walk your hands forward once again. Lift that right knee back up. We're going to pivot on the left foot this time, coming into wide leg fold with your hands with your feet wide and facing the right side of your mat. As before, lift and lengthen. Each time we do this, we're creating space in the spine. This isn't just a throwaway move. This is an intentional lengthening and opening. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Keep the left hand down on the mat. Inhale your right arm, sweep it out to the side, twist with your legs nice and wide. Almost said wegs, not legs. Reach those fingertips up. Breathe. Just laugh with me. Exhale, right hand down. Left arm is going to sweep out, coming into the twist. I had a good yoga teacher once tell me, don't take it too seriously. It's only yoga. Gotta laugh. Take that left hand back down and forward fold. Take a deep breath in. Harness your strength toward the center. Bring your hands to your waist and lift up nice and strong. Strong legs pressing down through the feet and ankles. Open up to star position. Fingers reaching side to side. Crown of your head lifted up. Inhale, palms reaching up. Guide your hands toward each other over your head. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale, arms reach and stretch over your head. Exhale, out. One more time, lift those arms up. Full extension, and then exhale, hands back, side to side. Turn your left toes toward the front. Take it right into warrior two. Breathe 3 full breaths in Warrior Two. Take your time, enjoy it. Open that left hip to the left, pushing the thigh to the outside. Heart is open. And then we'll take the right arm around, bring it down to the mat, in lunge position. Right foot steps forward and we'll fold it down. Inhale, lift halfway or hands to shins, and then exhale, fold down again. Inhale, lift all the way up. Reach it up and overhead, and then exhale, dive down again like a waterfall. Step your feet back to downward facing dog. Reach and extend, hips leveling and reaching high. Pressing down powerfully through the hands, bringing the power up through the outside of the arms and into the upper back. Take another deep breath here. Exhale. And then lift your right leg up. Take it to a 3-legged dog. Right foot reaching up and behind you. Exhale, bring the right foot forward. Come all the way up to a lunge and then drop the left heel down. We're going to take the right hand to a block, either inside or outside the right foot. Perhaps the inside might be a little easier, so hand to block. Straighten the right leg. Turn your ribs to the left side of your mat, rotating open. Left arm is then going to reach straight up. Take the weight off of those right fingers by stretching your head forward. We're in triangle trikonasana. Breathe here. Take your time. Find a little more extension. Beautiful. And then all we're going to do is bend that right knee so that the knee is reaching over the ankle. From here, we can either keep the left arm straight up, or if you have the space and want to take that arm over your ear, we'll come into extended side ankle. Keep turning your ribs to the left, not letting your heart reach down, but reaching out to the side. And press down through the outside of that left ankle. One more breath. Take the left arm up, swing it around, lift all the way up, come right back into Warrior Two. Lift and reach. Beautiful warrior. What was that intention you had for practice? Come right back to it again. Every breath is a wonderful opportunity to anchor ourselves. All right. Go ahead and turn that right foot. We're back in star position, but we're going to fold down, letting the hands come back down to the mat. Walk the hands around to the front. Take it to a low lunge position. And then slide the right leg back, downward facing dog. Take 2 more full breaths here. One more. And then lift that left leg up, taking it to 3-legged dog, lifting that left foot high, pressing it behind you. And then on an inhale, we're going to sweep that leg forward, bring it to the front of the mat, and anchor the right heel down. All right, so from this leg position, take your left hand and place it on a block on the inside of your left foot. So put the block to the inside, to the big toe side of your foot. And then we're going to straighten the left leg, We're going to open the ribs to the left side as we build a triangle once again. Reaching the right arm up. Feeling the base of our triangle nice and strong. And then maybe coming up to those fingertips instead of placing so much weight on that left block. See if you can find the strength to lift up and just keep your fingertips light. Beautiful. Keep it. Hold it steady. And then with all of this still in place, all we're going to do is bend that left knee so that the knee is over the ankle, and we'll be moving into extended side angle. Take your right arm up and maybe over the ear as you create a diagonal line from your right hand down to your ankle. Now, if that's too much extension, if that's too much on your shoulder, you can leave the right arm straight up. Just find your ease, find what works for you. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna lift up to warrior two. So bring that right hand behind you. Lift all the way up. Sometimes warrior two can seem a little easier after you've tried extended side angle. Would you agree? Both legs now firmly on the ground. Looking over your left middle finger. All right, turn on that left foot. Pivot so that you're in wide leg position once again, facing the right side. Hands to waist, and we're gonna fold down slowly and with control. Walk your hands around to the front once again. Coming into a lunge, but then we're just gonna bring that left knee down and underneath and press back to child's pose. Reach back with those hips, just let yourself sink down. If your arms need a break, then you can wrap them around your body and come into full Vinyasa. Let your body be invigorated and energized with your breath. Keep feeding and nourishing with each new cleansing breath. As you're ready, you can come up to tabletop position. Curl your toes, lift the knees up and press back to downward facing dog. Tiptoe the feet up to the front of the mat. Come to forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise to the top. Reach the arms up and overhead and bring your hands to heart. Establish yourself in Tadasana, mountain pose. Once again, taking the time to feel your center and really ground down through your heels and to other points of your feet. Slow Vinyasa, so let's go ahead and go through one more slow Surya Namaskar. Let's lift the arms up, and then we'll start to slow it down after that. Fold forward in Uttanasana. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, step your feet back to plank position. Pause here in your plank, building strength and stability in the body. We're not going to rush into this vinyasa. We're going to let ourselves feel where we are, and then slowly lower the knees. Let the belly drape down, come to the mat. Prepare to lift up for Cobra. using the strength of your upper body, erector muscles lifting as we practiced earlier this week, lifting and extending, and then maybe finding the space to roll up if that feels good. Exhale and roll back down to the mat. Inhale, press back up and back to extended child. Inhale to tabletop all fours. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Walk, step, or float up to the front of your mat. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, come to fingertips, lengthen your spine, create extra space, and then exhale, fold it down. Inhale, arms sweep up, reaching into the sky, into the heavens above, fingertips together over your head, and then exhale, ground in your mountain position. Once again, coming back to your intention for your practice. All right. Let's inhale up, exhale, fold down. Go ahead and sit all the way down. Come onto your seat. And we're going to roll down. Take it to our back. Hug the knees in. Come to Apanasana. And just create some circles with those knees, circling around and letting the spine receive that wonderful massage. Circle around the other direction. Very good. Bring both feet down to the mat. Starting off with your feet hip distance apart. Take a little pelvic tilt here, lifting the pubic bone, reaching it up toward the ceiling. Letting your tailbone curve gently up to the sky. Hold there and feel into your quadriceps. Go ahead and energize and engage those quadriceps. And then gently, maybe slowly, let your hips start to elevate. Almost like there's a little rope attached to each of your hip points. Lifting it up to the ceiling. As you come into Setu Bandhasana, roll your shoulders down. Keep your head facing upward. Try not to turn your neck when you are in this position, so just listen to my voice rather than looking at the screen. We're going to hold this for another breath or two. Aiming your knees over your toes. You thought we were here to relax, weren't you? We're going to work this bridge pose. One more breath. You've got this. And then let it come all the way down. Wonderful. Let's take the right ankle and cross it over the top of the left thigh. Press your right knee away from your body. So you're going to reach that right knee without pushing on it with your hands. You're just going to reach it forward, simply letting the rotation of the hip push the knee forward. And then take your left leg off the mat. Take your hands behind your left thigh and just enjoy the eye of the needle pose. Deep hip opener, but also one that is fairly accessible for everyone. So even if you have knee and hip issues, this is a little bit more accessible, generally speaking, than when we're in pigeon pose on the mat. So remember that you can always kind of take this during the day if the hips need to be open. You just want to flop down and kind of hold this position for a minute or two. All right, bring the left foot all the way back down. Open your arms into a T off the shoulder and roll over on your left hip, guiding that right foot down toward the floor. Just gently guide it down until maybe you find a stopping place. Maybe the foot comes all the way down, and then relax your right leg. Once you can let it release, just let go of the legs. Let gravity do the rest of the work. If you like, feel free to turn your right ear down toward the earth. Back to center, draw your belly in so that you protect your lower back as you roll back to the mat. Uncross that right leg. Find yourself in a central position, both hips, sacrum is level. And then we'll take the left ankle and bring it on top of the right thigh. So first, without lifting the foot up, we're just going to take the energy of the left leg and press that left knee forward. Just feeling into the rotation of your hip joint as you press the knee toward the front of the mat. When you've reached a point where it's restricted or doesn't feel so like it needs to go any further, just stop there. And then we'll take our arms and gently bring them behind the right thigh and lift that right leg off the mat. Hold on behind the right thigh and just breathe into eye of the needle. Foot all the way back down to the mat. Now with your arms opening wide, let them come out to the side, and then just roll your lower body over on the right hip and guide that left foot down toward the floor. When it's touching down, then just relax the energy of the leg. Release all engagement. Just let gravity take over. Lovely gravity. Trying to let go of resistance. Just using this time to feel into all the sensations. Left ear, you can give it a little twist in the cervical spine. center. Again, draw in through the belly to contract those muscles and help you lift the legs back up to the middle. This helps prevent any strain on the lower back as we roll back to a neutral position, uncross the legs. Let's extend them all the way down the mat. Your arms into a neutral position for Shavasana. Find our ease at the end of this practice. Start to bring yourself back. Opening the door for a little bit of movement in the fingers and toes. feet off the mat, hugging your knees into your chest to stretch into the lower spine. Help yourself to come back up as you're ready. And together, let's lift our arms with gratitude for this energetic practice and all the cleansing and clearing this breath can offer us. Exhale, bow deeply in Anjali Mudra. The light in me is honored and grateful for the light within you all. Thank you so much for joining me and communing in our practice. Om Shanti. Namaste. Thank you.